when it comes to building a content strategy, there's 3 things that you must do if you actually want to get views, but then turn those views into customers. The first thing is you have to understand marketing as a whole and what we're doing with this content. So as an example from my page, right? I make talking head videos, I give knowledge, I share mindset stuff, I give tips, tricks on, bios or how to turn your followers into customers, and I post testimonials. But the thing is they each represent a different piece of the funnel. So there's top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel, right? And this is all marketing. If you're a marketer, you know this, but if you're a local business owner or just business owner in general, sometimes we overlook these things. So top of funnel content is content that's made to get the most amount of views. So when I talk about, my Oura Ring or whatever, I made that was meant to get more views. Not saying it did blow up, trust me. But that's meant to get more eyeballs. That's top of funnel, right? Then you have the middle of funnel. And the middle of funnel is super important because it's more niche content, right? Because business owners might also have an Oura Ring, but not everyone might be interested. If you're not a business owner, they might not be interested in tips and tricks on how to best optimize your Instagram for sales, right? So that's what middle of funnel content does. Is my ideal avatar local business owners who I know I can help, they'll still find this middle of funnel video interesting, where I'm giving free valuable tips on this, that, or that, right? Then the bottom of funnel is the biggest piece. This is conversion-based content. This is meant to get the lowest amount of views. These are testimonials, essentially, right? Or case studies or reviews, because no one's going to care about a case study or a testimonial unless, they're a business owner, right? Because if it's proof. So this one will actually make the most money. This one gets the most eyeballs. But in order to get them to this part, you have to get the eyeballs first. So that's why I make, top funnel content, middle funnel content, right? To nurture them, give them free value, and then show, hey, by the way, you can try to figure this out on your own, or you can work with me, and here's some proof. Watch these testimonials of people who have worked with me by watching, these in-person testimonials or reviews or whatever. So there's a strategy that is super important. That's the strategy I use, right? And that's the strategy I recommend, I teach. We want to give away free actionable value, but you also have to break that into different pillars, right? There's top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. You can't just skip middle of funnel, right? YouTube's a great middle of funnel. People will find me through Instagram, and then I post YouTube videos on my story saying, go watch my YouTube, right? And that nurtures them. And then bottom of funnel, they see a testimonial. Before you know it, they hit me up in the DMs and want to book a call, go aboard. So hopefully this helps.